edition of the Sportsport. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sportsport here on a Wednesday. Full house. Barnes, Tony, Dan, and Zach. What's going on?
Not much, dude. I guess stoked to be here. Still hot as hell, man. Like, not really enjoying the heat, dude.
I have to say, Tony, I feel like you sound a little more up than yesterday, even though it was tough in San Diego.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, yesterday I guess was just like a bad sleeping day, I suppose.
Okay.
Not that I really got any better sleep the last night, I guess. Because again, I mean, Dan and I were talking about it. Or was it Zach when we were walking up, dude? The late night games and the weekdays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was Zach. I mean, Dan's not watching the Mets late night.
No. You'd be surprised how many times you're watching the Mets,
he's not doing that.
So I don't know, dude. It was up probably too late anyway. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's just that it's Wednesday. We're close to the weekend. I don't know, dude. There's something to be happy about, right?
Did you go the full 27 or no?
No, I don't know. I probably gave it up in the 8th, I think, though. Okay. 7th or 8th, dude.
I'm surprised you even went that long, right?
Yeah, well, it was a tight game.
Okay.
And then I don't even know, was it maybe Machado's home run? That's when I turned it off, I think. Yeah, I think I turned it off to that.
And I'm sure you'll talk about it, but anything on the foot condition?
For Soto, dude?
Yeah.
So far, X-rays negative, which is obviously positive. And he says he's day-to-day. We'll see if he's in the lineup. I would guess not in the lineup tonight, but, I mean, definitely avoided massive injury, it seems. So that's great.
Yeah. I mean, that's, as you would say, that's what you want.
It is what you want, dude, because, I mean, it was pretty, like, for a moment, people, at the material household were holding their breath, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that would obviously be, a huge injury. And it's just, it's interesting. I feel like, too, just it happens to be luck, but really, you don't usually get major injuries on falling the ball at the foot. Like, it's happened,
right,
but very rarely. Usually, it's like, oh, it's just sore, this and that.
Yeah.
I remember Jermaine Dye shattered his shin.
Yeah.
But I don't remember really any other thing that was, like, long term from a foul ball.
Yeah.
Did that, ruin DJ last year?
Wait, what happened with DJ?
Didn't DJ
he
foul
fouled off
during
the toe,
spring
right?
training?
I feel like, though, does he count, though? Because
No,
I
he
just
doesn't
feel
count.
like he was like a walking IL the last couple of years.
Yelich broke his kneecap off a foul ball.
He did.
Yeah, that was in 2020, maybe, wild card race.
Okay.
2019, 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Todd Zeal was saying on the broadcast, normally those are just like, you kind of like walk it off and you gradually gain feeling back. And then you keep playing. But then obviously Soto was down for a little bit and Gary was like, oh, Soto doesn't look too good.
So Zeal does the color sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, this is maybe the third time I've ever seen him do it, to be honest. I was really surprised watching the pregame show. It was him and Gary outside of whatever they call that area by I don't know, whatever they call like their market area over there.
Gas lamp district?
Gas lamp, yeah. Or gaslight?
Gas lamp.
Is it gas lamp? Gas lamp?
Yeah.
Yeah, gas lamp district. Which,
That's
by the way,
where
that was fucking sick, dude.
Wait, so they had the pregame show out there?
Yeah, they must have recorded it prior to the game and then did their
just
little...
a thing of them
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
There were Mets fans behind them. It looked real cool. But yeah, dude, I mean, Zeal does a good job, I think, there could be better chemistry between him and Gary.
But I feel like he doesn't have as much snarl, kind of more of a straight shooter.
No, I mean, he gives you the insight, he's a catcher, so... Yes, he did play for the Yankees.
I don't remember him catching, though. I know he played third and first. I didn't know he was a catcher.
Yeah, definitely was.
I don't know why. I guess it was a long time ago.
I mean, you can look it up, dude, but he was literally talking about it last night.
But he played first and third, too, right?
Yes.
So he must have started out as a catcher and then transitioned to...
I'm trying to think, because I feel like I thought he retired because of, like, he didn't want to catch anymore. I could be wrong, I guess.
Retired in 04 at 38.
Because he was talking about it, how, like, his last couple of years catching is when they started to do, like, the catchers on like one leg sort of deal. And that really helped him because it helped with his knees, not having to squat down the whole time and shit like that. So,
Okay, so this is kind of nuts.
What do you got?
But I see on here he caught in 1989
nice.
and then didn't catch a game until 2004.
So he did catches last year. That's pretty
But
wild.
That doesn't, and he pitched one game too for the Mets in 04. It just, I don't understand. I've never seen that. Or actually, it was in 1990, but still, 14-year gap going back to catch for 2 games.
That
It's
is kind of wild, dude.
something he wanted to do on the way out, I guess.
I mean, I guess like he was saying, he was like, "Oh, hey, like they're doing this whole new like stance thing with one leg out, so let me try it."
Yeah. But yeah, he had a couple good years, but by the time the Yankees got him in 03, he was just completely washed.
Not good.
No. And because I had thought too that he came from Montreal. For some reason I was thinking he came from the Mets. But
To the Yankees, you're saying?
Yeah.
No,
but they had him and Ventura at the same time.
the Mets did.
No, the
Yankees
Yankees
did.
Man, I don't know, the Mets probably might have too, but they had them both in 03. I
That's
think
pretty
Ventura
cool.
might have made the All-Star team actually with the Yankees.
I feel like that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Does
but
it say?
It was I was looking at Zeal stats, but
Oh.
it just feels like he was barely there, but I guess
Wasn't really
he
there.
was with the White Sox, and then was he with the Mets that long or no?
Zeal?
No, Ventura.
No way, dude. 3 years?
But he was part of what? Oh, okay. So he was there from '99 to 2001, and then went to the Yankees in 02.
Okay.
And played there in 03, and then finished up with the Dodgers. But I feel like he was decent for a little bit. Had a few really good years.
Yeah, I'd say so.
99 with the Mets, 32 and 120, 301.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good year.
Yeah. But so a lot going on. But I do see we have a lot of comments if we want to start there.
Oh boy.
Yes, we do. Starting off, we have Bukta coming in saying Roseland's Pizza is the place.
Boy, I could go for some right now.
He texted me last night about that he went there. Which I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like every time this guy tries a new spot, it's like his new favorite. So it's like, what are we doing here?
Well,
It's like,
he has
it's a
his
recency
obsessions,
bias.
but yet for like he moves around, but yet he sticks on Ernie though.
He
It's like,
did-
that's
well,
an endless like.
I mean, listen, Ernie's special. Okay. But he sent me his new top 5, dude. Trumbo Pizza was off of it, so
I've never
oh.
tried that place.
It's
really
not worthy of anyone's top 5.
Yeah, I mean, is it like getting Sbarro or a little better? than
No, it's not Sbarro, dude. But it's like,
I can only imagine saying Sbarro to your parents. how they
oh
would
my
feel about
god, dude. I can't. Oh, stop it. We go on and on about the pizzas, but no, I would say it's like your classic, like like a football pie, like
Yeah, so
thick
basically,
crust,
I mean,
dude.
it's
not
shot.
as bad. It's not shot. Like, you can handle it, dude. Better than Testo's.
Better than Testos. I don't know. I think you could revisit that.
You ever have Testo's pizza, dude?
No.
You? No. Flavorless, dude.
but I
It
think
lacked flavor. It didn't
I
taste
think
like anything.
You don't
dude.
really like hot oil that much. I know you have
What
it
does that
sometimes,
mean,
But that's
though?
what the pizza was.
I
It was
like hot oil.
Not that much.
I
Like,
get
you
it on colony pizza, and I have it when I make fried rice. I put hot oil in there.
Where do you get the hot? You buy hot oil in the store?
Yeah, I buy a jar of hot oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hot oil.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like tasteless. Testo's tasteless. The double T's.
I think it was just they had a bad night. All right.
Well, I'll try it again, dude. I'm willing to try again.
Yeah, I mean, you're willing to have moldy salad a couple times, so I'm sure you could give Teslas another try.
It wasn't moldy salad. Just be real. Okay.
Why
let's-
did Michael say it?
He didn't say moldy.
Yeah, he
Okay,
did.
dude. It was brown. It wasn't moldy. It was a little wilt.
I mean, either way, it's still gross for a restaurant.
No, yeah, definitely not fresh. It was bad on Luigi's for doing that, but
Yeah.
we haven't really been back there often. So
And I know I'm skipping ahead, and we'll get to this, but I think it's just a New Jersey thing where people who are from New Jersey just think everything's better there, like with the Taylor ham. But
why? What
Kev
happened?
Dew says that he'd rather eat Elio's than Connecticut pizza, and Celeste pizza.
That's mad funny.
That's wild.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Like the pizza is great. Like New Jersey is not I don't know. I just think it's like New Jersey is not like the state for that. I don't know where that ever went into play, but
Well, just like vicinity of the city,
yeah, but that's know
really
what it is.
Just
That
people.
is the equivalent of Dan Grosses saying that the Twins, when they go to Citi Field, shriek at the schedule because he was grouping them in with the Twins always being the Yankees. It makes just as much sense as that. Two completely different states. New York has pizza, sure, but Jersey is not grouped in there. Like I don't know why they think they are. They're not. You're New Jersey, not New York. You're New Jersey.
Wow.
Get it
okay.
right.
All right.
Continue.
Moving on here.
Yeah.
Buckta says, okay. It says it's in his top 2 CT pizza restaurants.
Roseland.
Did
Yeah.
he say what type of pizza
Yeah.
he got?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Let's see what he said to me.
I mean, you would think Roseland, you got to get the sausage when you're there.
Gotta get the sausage, dude. No, he didn't say. He just had Roseland's pizza today. His top 5 now is Sally's, Roseland's, Pepe's, Colony, Southport Pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, whatever. What else we got, Zach?
He also says 4 days away, guys, and it's looking like Luka is going to sign that max extension on the day of my party.
That'd be pretty wild. His party's on Sunday, by the way, August 3rd, which is my cousin's 40th birthday, by the way, also booked it. So maybe, I don't know.
Might not be in the cards.
I'm not in the cards for me right now. 40 is a big number.
Where's the party?
No, I actually have no idea. No, but it should be a good time, dude.
No, but where's the party?
No, I think it's on Staten Island, Marina Cafe, maybe.
Okay, no, because we were gonna go to that, right?
Yeah, I think all of us, Zach included, and Dan, we're all going. All right. What else we got, dude?
Josh B saying, "Yo, fam, what's good?"
What up, Josh?
What up, Josh?
Corporate America.
Buckta saying, Ernie ready to see Luka sign that max extension in Luka's office. Kev Do says, yo, what's up?
What up, Kev?
Says, Luka sucks like the Lakers.
That's funny.
Says, Lakers trading for Tatum. Also says, woohoo, Yankees won, LMAO.
That's what Kev Do said?
Yeah.
It's he has a tough time like when the Mets lose, Yankees win. Like he's powerless.
That's
He
funny.
doesn't have anything to say.
Kind of like you.
No, because
Oh.
I'm different than him. He has like a. I was telling him the other day, I didn't want to hear it. Now he's more calm. I'm sure he's flaunt, but like some of him, he just has this like anger issue with it. He just can't help it. I could have a normal conversation. Like it's fine, you know. But it doesn't mean I like the Mets.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. What else we got?
Ernie coming in saying, you're Kev
What's
Do,
up, Ernie?
Kev Do saying, Boone didn't have to say they had good at bats. Says, Volpe still sucks. Let's go, Mets.
I mean, the only thing I would agree with there is the Volpe still sucks. You know, can't feel the ground ball or throw a ground ball. That is both.
Says, shit, I had late night contact with my bed. Buckta says, you got to fire Boone and Cashman, Barnes.
That's the dream, Michael. That is the dream.
Also says, fuck the Mets.
That's what Buckta said?
Yep.
That's the dream, Michael. That's the dream.
Matthew Gilliam says, how many trades do you guys think are going to happen today and tomorrow, in your opinion?
I mean, I would say, there's going to be at least 20, I think. Because there's, these minor league deals and stuff, so. What would you say, Tony?
Probably like, I'll say 22
Okay.
for Soto. Like that?
Soto to the Yankees?
I don't think that's going to happen. Not this year.
Kev Do saying what he said about Elios. Not true. Says Celeste Pizza.
That's so funny, dude.
Celeste Pizza is better than Connecticut Pizza.
It's so funny. Like, he's even had Connecticut.
I was going to say, I mean, Celeste Pizza, dude.
He had Sally's
like,
Pizza, said it was good. Like, I don't know what his.
Oh, yeah, Sally's is good. But, I mean, that's probably the best you're getting.
Roseland. Roseland is
I
definitely better
think
than
it's
Sally's.
arguable. I don't know. I think it is arguable.
You probably haven't had it in a while, though, huh?
I haven't had either in a while, but I definitely had Roseland's more recently.
I just think, though, sausage pie, like, because you love your cheese, so the cheese pie there. I'm telling you, right now, if
That's
if
what I
someone
had there.
brought
Yeah,
it
that's what I
in,
had there.
You having it, you would be like,
Well, because what do they do at Roseland's? They put mad garlic, right? That's what they tell you, like just so you know. There's like a lot of garlic, right?
I didn't know that's what they do, but I mean, I love garlic, so that's
Like,
fine
who
with
doesn't
me.
love garlic? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But it's just like interesting. It's different, you know.
Yeah,
Like I would say, Sally's is a little bit more traditional.
right.
But I mean, either or. Like Sally's is good pizza,
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah. And then he's trying to say that it's mediocre for Jersey pizza. Jersey pizza, I mean, it's like a dirty water dog. Kev. Like, what are you even?
Dirty
talking
water
about?
dogs are good.
They're not.
Yes, they are. I have them.
So I'm saying the grilled hot dog isn't better with a toasted bun.
Well, it's different, dude.
Well, it's different.
It is
but
different.
It's not better.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that they're both equally very good,
Just
and it
the thought
depends
of
on
a
what you're
rubbery
into.
boiled hot dog.
It's not
just
rubbery. Where
You're
you
telling me you
hot dogs?
actually taste the difference between a boiled hot dog and a grilled hot
Well,
dog?
yeah. I mean, flame
Yeah.
grilled there's something to that.
You know, with that char right down the middle.
Yeah,
Right
but
down the middle.
I feel like you don't really taste that unless you're eating it raw. Like if you're eating hot dogs just raw, but if you're putting like toppings on it, which a normal person does, I think it's not that different.
I mean,
to
you're not wrong. Like, if you're,
disdain against dirty water dogs.
But I will say though, like dirty water dogs have that snap too, you know, dude, like that fucking boiled like skin snap.
Yeah,
like the
I
pop.
guess it's just like the same thing with like burgers. Like that's why I feel like I never get them out. And I know they have a grill or whatever at the restaurant, but just to me, there's nothing like just a homemade grilled hamburger.
You don't get hamburgers out. You don't get
Not
cheeseburgers?
honestly, no,
That's
not
crazy.
really. No,
I got one on Saturday. It was delicious.
from where?
Manor House
Oh, right, the stuffed burger.
stuffed burger. I got one out on Friday too. Actually,
Yeah.
at Jay's restaurant. It was also delicious.
I can't put a finger on it, but
Well, you should change that, dude. Next time you go out, like
I don't know.
just make sure it's a good place, though. You know, you gotta, like,
you know what
because
it
people
is?
fuck up hamburgers.
I
I
think
know
part
how
of it
like
might be like personally, I still think it's better on the grill at home, but I don't enjoy fries, and that's usually what it comes with. So it's just like I just would rather
onion
something
rings
else.
instead.
Even that though, it's just too much like fried stuff. I don't know.
Get Brussels sprouts instead.
Brussels sprouts.
get broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli, garlic, and oil on
Get
the
a
side,
salad.
dude. Like, what are you talking
At this
about?
point, I mean, I might as well just get a pasta dish instead, right? With the has broccoli in it.
no. How do you a hamburger to pasta?
I don't know. I think you know what it is. I'm just not like I like steak, but I'm just not as big on like the chopped beef. I think as you are because you like your chopped meat, your tacos. You know what I mean? It's not as high up on my list.
We'll try it, dude. I'm just telling you to try it.
Try from where though?
Like if I'm, dude, I don't know.
See, that's also a thing.
That's a problem, dude. There's no good restaurants in Connecticut.
well, it's not that there's no restaurants, but just burger. I don't know,
Dude, I honestly could not tell you where I've gone in Connecticut, and I've been like, yo, this burger is fire.
You know what actually looked real good? I didn't have it, and Sam's got it a couple times at work, but her mom got it last night. We ended up getting Mexican, but her mom got a burger from Press Burger. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Never heard of it, no.
It's in New Canaan, and Wilton. But it looks like really good. I definitely want to give that a try.
Have you ever been to, what the fuck is the place in New Haven? Luigi's? No, it's not
Louis'
Luigi's.
Lunch.
Louis' Lunch, dude. What's their
No,
deal, dude?
a burnt hamburger with ketchup.
And they're
just because it was
claiming
the
that
first one
they're
ever.
the
Oh,
first
it's
one
so
ever?
good.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. Are they the first one, though?
I mean,
feel
I
like
was
it seems kinda
drinking when I
ridiculous.
had it, and I still didn't think it was that good.
Oh, you've tried?
The one time, yeah. It was a
Wow,
long
okay,
time
yeah.
ago.
I do want to go to try it, but it is crazy to think that there is no good burger spot around here, dude. Like, I've been, like, Plan B sucks, or Flip Side, whatever. Both of them kind of sucked, actually.
I like Flip Side. I used to like Plan B. I used to get the lobster burger. That was awesome.
Maybe Sinclair. Maybe Sinclair has a good burger.
Could. I mean, I like Duchess's burger.
That's what I
like
mean,
that.
though. Like, that's your best bet for a burger is Duchess around here.
Duchess is a classic.
Yeah, exactly. Duchess is a classic. Because, like, I don't know.
Bills in Monroe has a good
Bills is good too.
Never been.
Haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, but, like, are we talking, like, it's a real patty, or are they throwing, like, a frozen...
No. Bills
patty
Bills has
down
always
there.
been known for like top quality ingredients and everything. Yeah.
Because that's important.
Yeah.
You
it
know?
is.
A lot of these restaurants just have, like, frozen patties, and you can tell. It's like, oh, this is like a Bubba burger. You throw on my burger.
The Manor House told me they use frozen patties.
No, they don't do that, dude.
Well, I talked to the
They
chef.
hand-pack
I
the
asked the
meat,
guy
dude.
at
No, you didn't, dude.
La Fontana, and he said that's what they do.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, dude. All right. What are we still in comments right now?
Yes, yep.
Golly.
Bokta coming in telling Kevu to shut the fuck up, saying Jersey pizza is shit. Says he doesn't want to hear it, and that Jersey pizza can suck it.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, Michael.
Gosh, dude.
Kev2 saying Jersey is better than Connecticut in everything. Bokta says Jersey is full of shit. Says Bokta is full of shit. Seems a lot of back and forth here about pizza. Oh, here, okay. Matthew Gilliam says Steven Kwan from the Guardians is likely to get traded. Where do you guys see him getting traded?
Watch
to?
out for the Dodgers. They always seem to make it happen.
They're not trading him. The Guardians,
I don't think they were
like
gonna,
the control. Yeah, if he had like a year and a half left, they would. But he has too much on the contract.
I just the only thing I would say to that is it's like where are they going with this team? You know,
The Guardians, yeah.
If they could get like some really good players, I mean, I think it would make sense.
Like also like where that's what you need is like, are you selling? Are you buying? You kind of have your halfway.
You know what I mean? You have to give your whole farm system to reconstruct that team.
That's what I mean. So you might as well just dump all these players.
Exactly.
Then. So like, but are we gonna like?
And then especially too with the gambling thing that's going around that clubhouse, you gotta just like reset everything.
I still don't understand what's going through your head.
Degenerate. It's a disease.
It is. It's a disease, dude. Gambling addiction. Or greed or whatever you want to call it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it sucks, dude. I still would go for Class A if I was GM on any team.
If I was a betting man.
If I was a betting man, haha.
You think that month off it will help his arm be set for the playoffs?
Oh, definitely, dude. And then you generally just cross your fingers that nothing else, he doesn't get any further suspensions, I guess, right? Which, I don't know. I mean, you think about baseball, you think about the MLB, the organization, think about how they handled Ohtani. Ohtani's a free man.
Yeah, because
he probably shouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, Class A, probably best closer on the market, arguably.
That's so annoying, though. Like, Ohtani should really be in prison right now.
Quite literally should be in jail. I think his translator boy got, a slap on the wrist back home.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing.
I feel like everybody, Ohtani, he's such a great player. You know what I mean? He's like this love affair with him, and he's a prisoner.
Would you feel the same way if he was on the Yankees when this happened?
No. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, dude, you can't. In all seriousness, because I know you think, Yankees different. You can't mess with the integrity of the game. That honestly pisses me off more than anything, the gambling stuff. So if someone on the Yankees, they'd be banished. I don't care who it is. You can't, because then it's like, what are we even watching for?
No, you're not wrong, dude. It's wrestling at this point.
Yeah, which let's not get started on that.
No, dude. But hey, I mean that's so. Yeah, so I guess I do think Class A will be fine after the month if that's what we were talking about.
I think send him to jail. Honestly,
he's not going to go to jail.
I want him to repent for his sins.
Is it illegal?
Well, I mean, you're basically fixing a game, like you know what I mean. But of course, soft Manfred, he's not going to ban anybody. But back then, Shoeless Joe, I mean, he just got his ban lifted now. I mean,
which is ridiculous, dude.
60 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time will tell. We're not gonna know before tomorrow, though. That's for sure. So if he's gonna be traded, he's gonna be.
He's
traded.
Not gonna be traded. Not gonna be traded. No way.
That's too bad.
What else we got?
We have more comments, dude. People are very chatty this morning.
Yeah.
It's more just Buck Done.
Yeah, going back and forth.
You can skip the back and forth. Yeah,
Bubba Burgers. I mean, I haven't had one in a while. They're fine.
No, I actually had one at Sharon cooked us one.
Good.
Yeah, dude, delicious. You put a little raw red onion right on top too.
Red onion.
You got to spruce it up a little bit.
The red onion is good.
But yeah, Bubba Burgers are low key. They're good, frozen, whatever. But you know what you're getting. Like if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm not paying for that.
Right. And I feel like too raw onions. Like I love caramel onions, probably more than raw onions. But raw onions also are just really good. Like raw onions, tomato, lettuce on the burger is pretty good with cheese.
Oh yeah, dude. But the guac, dude. You get the guac, dude.
Not a burger.
The guac, dude.
Yeah, with
guac,
chips,
dude.
With chips.
Also, like, what the fuck? Guac sucks, by the way, dude.
Oh, God.
Literally, first of all, I'm stuck with that container, by the way. Great.
All right, yeah, I think we gotta give Zach the context.
So when we went to my place for to do Mad Dog show Thursday night, we did tacos, and Brian requested guac.
Only one that ate it
because no one else really likes guac. Like no one.
It was also store bought.
Which is like what? My mom was like make her own.
No,
guac?
exactly.
Like
because it's only Brian that's gonna want to eat it. It's store bought, so it's already not as good.
Well, also if you're gonna get store bought, I mean you have to get Whole Foods. I think they have the best.
You have to just not get guacamole, honestly.
Because and also I don't think that was like a fresh guac in the store. That was like a pre-packaged, right?
I guess I have no idea.
Yeah, that guac is never gonna be good. So you can't. I'm saying that doesn't apply to the dark. Fresh guac.
Everything Tony's mom made was great.
Right, exactly.
But now I got stuck with this fucking container of guac. And dude, by the time I think I even got to my house on Sunday, it was brown. Like it lasts 2 seconds.
Yeah, you have to do it the right way. That's all.
You have to not do it, dude.
I remember
you have to not get guacamole.
We cut up a reel for you and you were shitting on guac.
Yeah.
For like 5 minutes.
But because everybody likes guac though. That's
literally like no one at the dinner table that night had guac. Other than like no one wanted guac.
I did
Love it as
appreciate
fuck,
the
dude.
caramelized onions. I did.
Yeah,
Oh
that-
my
that was
God,
nice,
those were
dude.
so good.
But it's just I don't know, dude. People gotta get off the guacamole. Like and I guarantee you, within like 3 years, it comes out that it's not even that great for you.
Well, I think it was just like avocado was like a good for you, but like you can't overdo it because it's good fat. So I mean, I think that's pretty much established. But also, it's not going anywhere. Everyone loves
No,
guac.
yeah, yeah.
Like you could be on the
Yeah, restaurants love
Staten
it, dude.
Island about it all
Here's
you
a
want.
side of guac for $22.
You can't worry about that stuff. But anyway, continue.
Yes, you can,
This
dude.
is just nonsense.
Guacamole sucks, dude.
Nobody thinks that.
I think that.
No.
Yes, I do.
Let's see here. Let's see if there's any. Oh, okay. The baseball purist says Stankies fans, no big moves coming, only band-aids. Cashman is a poverty GM. Brian,
Wow.
Brian, I would love to see a crash out. Your pain is my joy.
Honestly, my joy is just how pathetic this whole thing is. And I'm breaking my own rules, even commenting on this. But also, Zach isn't fully in with the, like we said, we weren't going to read him anymore. But I forgot to tell him that. But I mean, how pathetic could you be? I mean,
got
first
the
of all,
memo.
your picture is a picture of me 20 years ago on a cruise. Like, what? Who does that? What are you, a stalker?
Wow, on a cruise.
And then it's just like, this is, I mean, we're going on 5 years of like just like being this like undercover commenter. It's like sick, dude. Like that's crazy. How'd you manage that one? Like I don't know. It's just like a waste of time to even talk about.
Oh.
And fuck the Mets too, because I know you're a big Mets fan first.
Oh, I got the memo now.
Oh.
No more.
Yeah.
No more baseball
Not,
purists.
not your fault. It's
No,
it's the
yeah.
purists, and the FBI is looking into it, but I don't know how long he'll still be active for. And then yeah, this is just gonna go on forever, so I'm just cutting it off now. So shut it, Michael. Okay. Anyway, so a lot to get to. Just touch on it briefly. But we do have the last regular season PGA Tour event starting tomorrow. Sedgefield Country Club, Greensboro, North Carolina. The Wyndham Championship. So everybody jockeying for position here to get into the top 70. So, you know, a couple guys firmly established. They're sitting this one out, resting up for the playoffs. But we do have in the field world number 7, Keegan Bradley, number 12, Hideki Matsuyama, Bob McIntyre, number 14, Ben Griffin, number 17, Sanjay M, number 28, Andrew Novak, number 31, Ryan Fox, number 32, and Aske Bahatia, number 38. Obviously a slew of guys. And you definitely have some guys who, you know, are really flirting with that cut line. And it's crazy, when this thing started, it was the top 125. It's just a completely different world now with this top 70. So you look at guys right on the outside looking in, only down a few points. Nikolai Hogard, Keith Mitchell, Chris Kirk, Christian Bezenhawk, Gary Woodland, Alex Smalley. Further down the list, Rasmus Hogard, Adam Scott, Michael Thorbjornsen, Tom Kim. So I mean, there's some good golfers right now. Joel Damon as well. So guys that really need to win this tournament in order to get into the FedEx Cup playoffs. So I think that'll make this fascinating, and I think that's why, you know, this tournament, if they keep with the format that they have, is going to get better and better every year. And I'm sure the playoff field will shrink even more, because that's the direction you know, that we are headed. And the purse this year at Sedgefield, $8,200,000, with the winner getting 1.76. So a pretty good chunk of change there. This has been a fairly player-friendly course. You look at the recent results here. Aaron Rai last year at 18 under, Lucas Glover 20 under, Tom Kim 20 under, Kevin Kisner 15 under back in 2021, and 2020 Jim Herman at 1 under par. And this measures 7,127 yards. And the record for this tournament, 23 under, Jesper Parnevik back in 1999. So it's been a little wild since that record was broken, and established in 1938 as the Greater Greensboro Open. So this has been around for a while. The Sam Snead also won this 8 times too. So a little history there.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah. So important tournament for many golfers here. So I know it's kind of tough to handicap it, Tony. But if you had to, who do you think's winning, and who's a sleeper to watch out for?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess like you were saying, a lot of these premier names sitting out the playoffs, whatever. I guess I'll go with Keegan Bradley. Needless to say, I think he's having one of the better careers or years of his career, I guess I should say. Obviously, winning the Travelers, coming top 10 at the PGA. I think he tied for 8th there. And he tied 5th at the Arnold Palmer this year, but then the Open he tied for 30th. So, obviously still, competitive all year long. A couple wins, a few top 10s under his belt. You'll have to see that. So I say he can kind of, with this pool of players, could definitely, I would say, win this one. Seems like based on scores previous years, looking somewhere around the 18 to 19 under. So say Bradley does that. He's been killing it off the tee, around the green, whatnot. And then I guess for a sleeper, I'm going to also go to a sleeper I've been to before. I guess we'll do Andrew Novak, dude. Now, this is a guy who I guess has golfed okay. Recently, though, he did, I know he won the Zurich earlier on, but I think was it the Scottish Open, right? Yeah, he tied for 13th at the Scottish Open, tied for 11th at the Charles Schwab. Had a slew of cuts to start off his year, kind of bounced back, did get cut from the PGA. Like I said, ended up having a few top 10s with a win under his belt this year. And I just think, now sneak one out. I'm going to say he'll win at 21 under if Novak is winning.
All right. I'm going to go with the champ from a couple years ago, this time of year. And that year, he won the first FedEx Cup playoff event as well. A personal favorite of ours is Lucas Glover, still playing at an advanced level, given he's approaching 50 years old here. And I think if he wins, it'll be at 21 under par. Just seems to love this course and really have a comfort level with it. And if we were going to go with a sleeper here, I will go with Alex Noren, who shot 62 last week at Twin Cities. So just feels like, he's playing some good golf right now, and it's setting up for him to have a nice tournament. So, those are kind of my picks there. It'll be interesting to see who gets into the playoff coverage starting tomorrow at 6:45 on ESPN Plus, and we will get Golf Channel at 3 o'clock tomorrow as well. So, the final tournament here of the regular season, kind of crazy. They still haven't released the schedule for next year. I think they're considering a bunch of changes. You got a new CEO coming in as well. And obviously, the merger, which seems like it's not going to happen, but obviously that's in play as well. Maybe that's why they haven't done a schedule, but I would imagine we'll hear something soon. So, we'll have to see what happens. And one quick thing I just wanted to ask Zach about. I mentioned this yesterday. So how ridiculous is this? So I was golfing at Sterling Farms. I don't think you didn't hear this yesterday, right?
No.
Okay, so I was golfing at Sterling Farms 2 days ago, and I was playing with people on the front nine. They laughed, so I'm by myself on the back. There's a group of 4. One person I've played with I knew, not the person who did this, but he was like, "Oh, you could just play with us. Like, there's only 2 holes left." So I'm like, "All right, yeah, sure, whatever." So everyone else got on the green. I was the green side bunker. I chip up, and it's just stays in the rough, doesn't go on the green. So I have to chip again, and I kind of line the chip a little bit. And this random guy that's part of their foursome sticks out his club, stops the ball, and goes, "Yeah, there must have been too much pressure on you, huh?" Laughing.
What?
And I just didn't say anything. I just looked at him for 30 seconds. It's I've never seen anybody do that. That is absolutely insane.
Doing that as a random is crazy.
Yeah.
If it's your friend, I guess it's whatever. But
Right.
that's crazy. I didn't even know.
I wanted to flip out, but I was just there's 2 holes left. What's the point of this? And I've just never seen that. And it's funny too. I didn't do it because the situation didn't come up, but I wanted them to on 18 putt past the hole and then just smack it back. Just too much pressure, huh? But yeah, just wanted to get that out there. That was ridiculous. Also, too, Tony, I was telling you about the lesson. We went with the lesson yesterday.
Dude.
And it worked what the guy was telling me, but it's just, I think it's anytime you try to change something in golf, it's just so uncomfortable. So basically he was saying to counter out the hefty lefty hook, balls in my feet. And it's the weirdest thing. It's leaning forward but weight back and like toes like out like this.
Oh my God!
And it
what?
worked, and it sliced. Not even a I guess a hook anymore. It was working. It's just gonna take some time to get used to it, and then getting more of a twist. And actually, like my lat actually hurts a little bit from like doing that a little bit.
That's wild. I've never heard that thing about your feet.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know, because for football you used to do that. Maybe that's why I wasn't good, but I've just never been big on like the balls of my I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm always I would think on my heels. I guess really it's just like kind of like how do you, your balls of your feet, the middle of your feet. I don't know. It's just kind of like a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sounds uncomfortable.
And then
I'm
with
not
the,
gonna lie,
toe,
dude.
the
And
toes,
with the toes
wedged out, right foot slightly back,
right?
and then also too head like I sort of got head like this on the tee, saying so you're thinking like down on the ball, like, and it worked, but it's just like
Is that gonna be like a permanent thing though, or is
that's
it
what he's saying? Yeah, it just, but you know what I mean. And I know it's like, well, I mean, you could keep hooking it and blowing up on holes, but it's just like it would just be nice to be able to just hit it with my normal like stance,
Yeah.
But
like it's not possible?
well, I guess it's possible, but I could just
Yeah.
hook it. And it's really he's doing that because of my verticalness on the backswing, because I'm not coming out. That's why he's trying to do it. So I mean, at least I know that that's there and I can go to that.
Right.
So I guess I'll give it a try, but it definitely is just going to take a little bit to
Get used to. Yeah, for sure, dude. That would.
Yeah.
To anyone, I'm
but
sure.
overall, it was solid. Way better than the lesson last year by that other guy.
Oh,
So.
that's good, dude. I'm
Yeah.
glad. Yeah, you enjoyed this guy.
Yeah, because I had him one other.
Oh, nice.
time.
Okay,
So I
good.
knew kind of.
So you're gonna get a beer with him afterwards. And...
So yeah, just wanted to mention that. But yeah, long overdue. But let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So despite the not the best start to yesterday's game against Tampa, Yankees end up having a really good day. Not only beating the Rays 7-5, but the Blue Jays were swept by the Orioles in a doubleheader at Camden Yards. So they picked up a game and a half and are now 4 back in the division. So definitely, a reason for optimism. And it was good to see the Yankees, come back from that early deficit. And we'll get to how we got there. But unfortunately, it just seems like it's every game now. The Volpe fielding reared its ugly head once again, because after a leadoff single by Diaz, Jonathan Aranda, grounded into what would have been a fielder's choice, but Volpe with the flip, and maybe could have been a double play, just way off on the flip, airmailing it. So instead of runner on first, 1 out, first and second, nobody out. And despite, Fried getting the next 2 batters, Joey DeLuca had a 2-out triple to score Diaz and Aranda. So already Yankees, down 2-0. Don't get anything done in the first inning or the second inning. Did get a double from Dominguez, but that was it. And it did kind of, you got that feeling watching this game. And Fried, I think, pitched well the entire game. I know that, the 3, or I guess technically 4, 2 only were earned. But it seemed like he was really in control of the game. At one point, I think it retired 14 in a row. But it seemed like with Boyle, the high velocity, that the Yankees would struggle to score. And things got worse after Fried gave up the leadoff homer to Aranda in the 3rd. But fortunately, the Yankees answering back in the bottom half of that inning. And it was interesting. The big catalyst before Cody Bellinger stepped to the plate, the 2 walks, Austin Wells working a walk, and also Ben Rice in a DH for Stanton yesterday, working a walk. So with 2 outs, Cody Bellinger came to the plate, hitting his 20th home run of the season, 383 feet to right field. So just a huge home run. It seems like every other game we're talking about Cody Bellinger either making a big play, getting a big hit. So I think that really changed the momentum of this game because, like I said, Fried was dialed in, 1, 2, 3 in the fourth, and then in the bottom of the fourth, the Yankees put together a really good inning, another 3 runs, and actually Anthony Volpe, who offensively had a good game, did single to score Jason Dominguez from second, and then also Volpe stealing second, or stealing third. There was a throwing error, so he ends up scoring. So that made it 5-3. And then Paul Goldschmidt, who really hasn't looked great recently, whether we're talking about offense or defense, does single in Austin Wells to make it 6-3. Fried pretty much rolling from that point on. And then, we fast forward bottom of the seventh, and it was surprising to see the Yankees throw him out there. I think he had 97 pitches going into the seventh. He ends up getting up to 110, gets the first 2 outs of the inning, but a 2-out walk, always seems to rear its ugly head. And then Boone comes out, leaves him in for Taylor Walls, but he doubles to center. So to make it 6-4, Jonathan Loaisiga in. I didn't love that move there because I thought, too, they pulled Weaver after 17 pitches yesterday, so I thought they were going to go to him. But, Boone wanting to gain, I guess, more trust in Loaisiga, keeps him in there, and he gets Diaz to ground out. Yankees offensively, nothing in the seventh. 8th inning, I was impressed, too, that Loaisiga was able to work out of trouble because he lets up 2 singles to lead off that inning. So it's like, here we go. Loaisiga always, too, it seems like he'll come in the middle of the inning, come back out for the next inning, and that's when he gives up the runs. But he doesn't because Christopher Morel grounds into a double play, and he gets Chandler Simpson to foul out. 8th inning, Yankees get an insurance run. Anthony Volpe, longest home run of his career. I believe it was 451, if I'm not mistaken. I think his 15th of the year. So that gave the Yankees a 7-4 lead. You fast forward to the top of the 9th here. Devin Williams in for the save. Leadoff triple from Josh Lowe. Caballero walks. So first and third, nobody out. But he does get a ground ball. And they get the lead runner at second. Run scores, so 7-5. They get another ground ball and get the lead runner again. So 2 outs, runner on first. Ground ball to Volpe. And it was kind of interesting. It's still at the end of the day, you got to make a better throw than that. But he throws it in the dirt. Goldschmidt unable to come up with the scoop. So you're thinking, geez, is this going to be where it all just unravels and they steal? So you got second and third now, but fortunately Williams, who really struggled with command in the inning, especially with his changeup, gets a Ronda swinging on a high fastball, to end the game. So like I said, the Yankees end up winning 7-5 here, take game 2 of this 4-game set against Tampa. Huge win. And like I said, it was nice to see them rebound from that early 3-0 deficit. And, just can't speak enough of not only the job that Max Fried did, but how clutch Cody Bellinger has been all season long. And that continued in this one. Got a little nervous there, a little hairy there in the 9th, but to get this win was massive. And it's just like some of the other big wins they've had recently, whether it was the comeback against Atlanta, the comeback against Seattle, the win on Sunday against Philadelphia, but it's what are you gonna do with that win? And it really is imperative to win today because the Red Sox, despite getting your help from Toronto, they're breathing down your neck. They won yesterday, so they're a game and a half behind you. So you really need to win, today. But obviously a big question is, what are they gonna do at reliever at the deadline? There's been talks about whether it's Bednar or Helsley. Those are a couple names that have been thrown out there, but they're expecting the Yankees to go big there. But then, how do you get through this Volpe situation? Because it seems like every game he's making the error, and to make 2 errors yesterday, it just clearly seems like he's going through something, even though offensively he looks real good. But you just have to ask the question, like with Volpe, like, when is this going to end? How do you get through it? It feels like a major question mark, moving forward. Like, what do you think about this, Dan?
Yeah, I think you have to pull him, especially after that first one. And Michael Kay and Coney trying to play off the drop pop up and say, oh, he was trying to get Caballero at second. It's like, no, he quite literally just could not catch a ball that was a can of corn.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you don't really want Peraza in there. And what's Ahmed Rosario's short? Like, he hasn't played because with the Nationals they have CJ Abrams. So I don't really know why he didn't play last year any short. But it doesn't feel like Boone wants to use that because he'd rather have like an outfielder placement and use him as a pinch hitter because, as we saw Monday night, came in. But yeah, Volpe should not be starting today because you can't show the team that having a performance like that is okay.
Yeah, no, and I agree. And at the same time, though, I feel pretty confidently that that's what they're going to do because that's what they always do. And like you said, I mean, Rosario hasn't played short in a couple of years. Peraza, I mean, we think Volpe can't hit. I mean, Peraza can't hit water falling out of a boat. So it's just a tough situation. And people were kind of saying, oh, well, at least Boone, after the game was kind of like admitting the struggles and saying they need to get him right. But yeah, I do think despite a good offensive day yesterday, just fielding wise, it would be, wise to kind of give him a mental break because it's just like you really don't want to get into a situation because, listen, I mean, these games against the Rays, like it was yesterday, like it was on Monday, are typically tight. And, like, what's going to happen, if there's a runner on third, 2 outs, you're in a safe situation tonight, ground ball hit to short, and then he boots it, and then they tie the game, you end up losing. I mean, losses like that are just absolute killers, and you just don't want that to happen. But it just, unfortunately, and especially because, Lombard clearly isn't going to be ready this year, what do you do? I don't know. I mean, any thoughts you guys have on, how to get through this with Volpe?
Send him down.
But, I mean,
that, right? I mean,
but send him down, and then who would be? I mean, you're gonna have Peraza play short.
Peraza can play short. I mean,
140. Because maybe it's not 140.
But you don't. At this point, though, like, does his Volpe's errors, do they not outweigh like anyone else's lack of offense? Like you said, I mean, like you're talking about routine plays that you're kind of like clenching your teeth while you're watching it because you're not sure what he's going to do. I mean, you can't have that in the playoffs, So it's like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if there's a guy batting 140. I mean, you need somebody who you'll just have confidence defensively. If that's going to be Peraza, if you want to try Lombard or whatever, like, do it. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, you just can't. Like, I feel like we're talking about this every day. Like, you can't just sit on this. You can't just Volpe will figure it out, whatever. Like, clearly not. Like, a decision has to be made like now, right now. And you're not gonna. I mean, obviously, like, you're not gonna get anyone else. Like,
well, I think they messed up too by getting Rosario if they're not comfortable playing him short. Like, why didn't you? Get
why aren't they? Who said that? Are they not?
They were talking.
No, yeah. I mean, he said that Boone on Talking Yanks yesterday said
he still goes on that show.
Yeah, well, because like that's his like weekly.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
So
Yankee fans.
He said that.
I mean, no one likes.
I mean, no.
Good joke.
Let Dan talk.
They're not playing a lefty starter for like a week and a half. Like, every starter they will face over this stretch until the end of the Texas series is a righty. So he said that he likes having Rosario on the bench so that he doesn't have to fire on G or Paul Goldschmidt because you can't necessarily play them in as many spots as you can play Rosario if you have him pinch hit for someone.
I mean, listen, I get that, but I mean, I understand that there's like obviously a reason why he's not starting Rosario right now. But I mean, don't you think his hands are tied? Like, but then also like to Brian, what Brian just said, like, why did you even go out and get him if this is what you're going to use him for? Like,
no, I agree. I agree that I want Volpe optioned and I want Spencer Jones up because then you can keep Peraza to be a pinch run type of guy in a close game.
How, like, again, I feel like we've talked about this a lot, but like how likely do you think that's going to happen? I mean, like, are you going to see Volpe in October?
I would think that even if Volpe goes 0 for his next 30 and makes 5 errors over the next week, he's still going to be starting in the playoffs, right? I don't know. Just given the way that they've handled this, that's what it seems like it's going to happen.
Yeah, because they're gonna say it's already in front of us. People get hot in the
Oh my
postseason.
gosh.
Yeah.
He's having good at bats.
Yeah.
You can really see him swinging.
Yeah.
Whatever other cliche Boone uses.
It's difficult because I feel like, I think offensively, I think we have a good team, and I think Heel coming back, he's going to start Sunday. That's huge, and I think our bullpen's going to be improved. So you feel pretty good about all of this, but it's just you hate having that hangover, rear its ugly head, I guess you could say. And I mean, I guess it's possible he could kind of turn it around, but it just doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It just seems like we're stuck with living, in fear of him messing up these games. I guess the only thing and I think, again, they just, I don't know, ego thing, whatever, but it's like, I don't even think they feel comfortable, putting Peraza in the ninth as a defensive replacement. That just doesn't seem like they want to do that.
No, they definitely don't. I mean, because I think they see Peraza's defensive struggles as Peraza is not a great defender, and not as we are having this 25-year-old play third base, a position that we have not given him time to learn and know what to do. This guy is a shortstop that we have not let play shortstop since the 2022 ALCS.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. And then also per Josh B here, and per Jeff Passan, the chances of the Guardians moving Quan is higher than teams believed a week ago.
Ooh.
The Phillies and Mets are being very aggressive. So I'm sure you and Zach would welcome that, huh?
Yeah, definitely, dude. And also, I mean, not for nothing, if I'm hearing that the Phillies are interested, then it's like, I mean, the Mets have to get him now, right?
Yeah.
But that's not good if the Phillies get him.
But the only thing I would say, no, I'm saying is just Stearns doesn't strike me as the aggressive type who's going to kind of go over the top with a package to get somebody. That's why I told you, I know they're different general managers, but that's why I told you, he reminds me of a young Cashman. I just don't think he's going to get super aggressive, like I'm saying, and trading somebody that is highly touted in the organization.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. It's funny. Zach and I were just talking about it. And it is even for us, it's who do you really want to give up? Not really anybody, I guess. But
Well, you'd give up Vientos, right?
For Quan?
Yeah.
Beatty and Vientos?
I mean, that probably still isn't enough, but I'm saying I would think that losing them would be counteracted by getting a player like Stephen Kwan, no?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. Because, not for nothing, obviously, Beatty's been getting a shit ton of reps at second and third base. You would have to have Mauricio be your third baseman then, and then obviously McNeil will be every day playing second base again.
And then you get Quan.
Obviously, yeah. Has he ever played center?
I think he's played all over.
Right?
I think he's a pretty
wide,
set left
whatever.
fielder.
Yeah.
Because they traded for Lane Thomas in the offseason. They traded to reacquire Lane Thomas.
Right.
I think they really only use him as a left fielder.
So then you have to, I guess Nimmo would have to go back to center.
But I think if anything, the Mets should get rid of Acuna of the four of them.
That would be someone who I don't mind. Yeah, I guess I would mind the least of.
Acuna Vientos, I think, is the best pair.
Yeah, probably. I guess Vientos would be the next guy to go. I guess that would kind of suck, I suppose. But not for nothing. He's been heating up at the right time up until the deadline. So it's he did not have a great season to start off at all, defensive and offensively. So it's that's kind of in the back of your head, I guess, if you are to get rid of him. But yeah, I guess that would be. I would not want to really trade Mauricio or Beatty.
But you really what is your Beatty vision? You think he could be a borderline all-star player? You think he's gonna be that good?
Yeah, I do. He's having his best year by far in the majors. I think his adjustment to second base was really, really well received, and I think defensively it was a massive improvement. It seemed where everything Vientos was doing wrong, Beatty was kind of picking up the slack. At least to start the season anyway. And then, his bat obviously eventually kind of came around, I guess, in terms of having at least some clutch hits coming from the bottom half of the lineup. And Vientos didn't have that. So regardless, you can't. I don't know. You can't trade both Vientos and Beatty, right? Because what are you gonna do for your infield?
Yeah.
Well, what you just said, right? Mauricio and McNeil.
Is Mauricio really ready to be an everyday third baseman? I guess.
And then you have Acuna, too, right?
Yeah.
And
I
Beatty,
don't know,
by the
dude.
way, 696 OPS, 230 batting average. I just think Quan All-Star.
No, Quan is an
win
all-star.
mode
No,
as
yes,
well.
no, yeah, it is. That's the tough decision any GM has. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter because these guys inevitably will go off to whoever, even if they stay with the Guardians or not, they're probably going to be good at some point and have good stretches.
Yeah.
So it's like that you're taking it with a grain of salt, but and then it's like you got to win a World Series. Like that's what it is.
Yeah. I see like Vientos having a better shot to be really good based on what he did last year. I feel like Beatty is not really going to be that good. I'm not saying he's like a terrible player, but he seems like an average player.
Yeah, no, listen, I can't disagree with that argument. I feel like that those guys are very comparable. They're both kind of going for the same positions. They're both kind of almost in the same standing. I guess the only thing Vientos does have, I guess, is a postseason from last season. But again, it's like, in the back of your head, you're like, all right, that's 1 year, one postseason. Like you never know. Which is why getting rid of either of those guys is gonna be a little tough. But like you said, it's what you need to do to get Quan, and like one of them, not both, is what I would say.
Quan, by the way, 31 career innings in center. So he's done it. Obviously, it's not like
Todd
his
Zeile.
normal position.
Yeah.
Todd Zeile got you.
So I guess that's good. Listen, if he's comfortable playing center, I'd rather have him there, to be honest, than Nimmo.
Yeah.
Even though Nimmo has also come a long way, but I don't know. I like him in left. Like he's good in left.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I know before this we were talking about Yankees, obviously, pumped to be at the stadium tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk more about that game in a second, but you do have Will Warren versus Zach Littell. So a good opportunity for the Yankees to build off of last night's win, but we'll see what happens. And the Mets last night, San Diego, 7-1. The Soto foul ball we talked about, kind of a frustrating loss for the Mets last night.
Yeah, I would say so. I think another night here too, the 7-1 loss. We'll get to Mania, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, it's another night where I know it's not double-digit strikeouts, but you still strike out 8 times as a team. Your top half of your lineup is just like, I don't know, man. I guess it's really just I guess they're just chasing the high fastball. I guess is probably the bigger problem. I guess. Mm-hmm. Because, you see it it's just like they set you up with the high fastball. You swing underneath it, and then it's a slider going away, and you're tasting, and then you're down 0-2, and then it's like, what chance do you have? And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if they're being aggressive at the plate or they're just like, just not swinging the bat, right? Because, obviously some of these high fastballs, some of them are rising outside the zone. Some of them are in the zone and would be strikes, but you're still just swinging underneath it or through it. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess they just have to get your timing better down on fastballs, and I just feel like if they do that, maybe they'll have some better at bats. But to get the game started here, we actually had San Diego. Unfortunately, did get on the board first, dude. Burgert, 27 years old, whatever, started 3 up, 3 down to start the inning. Like I said, rising fastball was a problem. Struck out Nimmo, struck out Lindor. I think Lindor struck out 3 times last night, 4 times maybe even. I think it was just 3 times. Then Soto flies out. Bottom of the first, Mania here is 4th start of the season, I think. Pretty interesting going in here. Going into last night's game, obviously throws a lot of off speed, but threw I think 3 changeups through his first 3 starts. And we'll get to that in a second. But he does give a single to Tatis, and then a rise. It's a sac bunt. Tatis ends up going to second there. Machado flies out. Tatis goes to third. And then there we have Jackson Merrow singles to right, scores Tatis, makes it 1-0. And then Xander flies out to left. But some of the damage was done. After that, Mania does settle down. I think he retires the next 15 batters, actually. Let's see. I think he does. But top of the 5th here, Marte, sac fly RBI, scores Beatty, to tie the game up. Beatty had reached base on a walk to lead off the inning. Berger maybe got a little tired. I think we're throwing these fastballs, started lacking location, a couple walks, gave a single to Renz, and then gets plucked. But then here's Marte with the sac fly RBI. Marte, by the way, still absolutely killing it since he's been back from injury, which is great. So you tie the game up. You feel pretty good. Bottom of the fifth, Minaya 3 up, 3 down. As I said, he retired his next 15 batters all the way to the sixth. So Minaya, actually, end of the night, pretty solid. I'm trying to see how many pitches he threw. I think he threw 86 pitches, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 Ks. So I think after looking a little rocky that first inning, I was actually pretty happy with the start, you know? But unfortunately, as the problem goes, has been with the Mets, was how deep their bullpen is. You get Buteau, who comes in there in the sixth, and he starts to immediately give up runs here. Walks Tatis to start the inning off. Arise singles to left. Arise, I think, has like a 17-game hit streak or something like that. Maybe not 17, maybe it's 13. But it's a lot. It's definitely double digits. Machado lines out, but then Jackson Merrill triples to right here. And that, I guess, was a sinker that just didn't move. It seemed like Buteau's sinker, a lot of his movement, honestly, just wasn't there at all, which is why I think he was getting hit on a lot. That's at 2-1. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know what Mendoza was thinking. Maybe just the lack of availability for tonight. But I would not have brought Buteau out again. I know maybe you were expecting, like, that was probably his plan. Oh, hey, like if Minaya doesn't go 6, I'll just ask for 2 innings out of Buteau. Excuse me.
Need some water?
Which is fine. My throat is a little dry.
You want some water?
But I mean, no. Actually, I'm good right now. You don't have to get up, Brian. I don't know. I mean, again, like, that's not crazy to expect out of Buteau. He's done long relief before, but I mean, based on that 6th inning he was out there, like, he just didn't have his stuff. Like, why wouldn't you just try to bring in somebody else? Instead, you keep him in the game. Jose Iglesias, leadoff single. Jay Cronenworth, back-to-back singles. Johnson does strike out swinging. He's your 9th batter, by the way. Or I think maybe Diaz was the 9th batter. He's your 8th batter. Diaz, the 9th batter, doubles to left, scores Iglesias and Cronenworth, makes it 4-1. Tatis Jr. grounds out. Arise walks. So do you have a runner on now? Then they bring in Davinsky, okay? To face Machado, too. And, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I understand that the Mets have been getting by using some of these pieces. I understand, like, the deadline, you only got Soto. Like, it's not like you got, like, 3 or 4 bullpen arms, and you still have to see some of these guys. But Davinsky is not a major league pitcher. He's just not. Again, like, he's kind of, like, labored through some of these poor teams, like the Angels or the Nationals.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, against a lineup like the Padres, like, against Manny Machado, like, it's not going to work, okay? And then here we go. Manny Machado, okay, on a changeup, absolutely sitting changeup, ropes this one, left center, 404 feet, 3-run homer, makes it 7-1. Tony closes his laptop for the night. And that was the end of the scoring. Okay, dude, that's Tony didn't miss anything else afterwards. Because that was really it, dude. So, I mean, what are you going to do? I guess at that point, I mean, you kind of are a victim to the bullpen pieces you're using. But I don't know, dude. Like, then I don't know. I mean, you think Mendoza is worried about, like, the longevity of some of these guys like Soto, like Garrett down the stretch of the season? Is that why he's not really? Because, like, for me, I'd be like, fuck it. Like, it's a close game. I'm going to use Reed Garrett back-to-back. Like, I'm going to use Soto again just because this is, like, they give us the best shot.
Well, I think it probably, and obviously it's been lengthened by getting Soto, but he probably, kind of what you're saying about guys being fresh on the stretch. And then also, I mean, right? I mean, I would say there's probably not a ton of guys that you're, like, extremely confident in. So the ones that he is, I think he just wants to make sure they're good, and that's why he's not doing stuff like that.
But it's tough because it's like, I mean, listen, I know that it's like, get out there, Stearns, and get more bullpen pieces then. But it is losing us games right now. I mean, these are important games against the Padres. The Phillies won last night, so.
And to go back to the Cashman comparison, and I think there actually is a comparison because the Mets, same thing with, like, kind of turning around pitchers. I could see them doing some kind of reclamation projects, a couple of them, and feeling they could turn some guys around. Maybe their numbers aren't that great right now.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees don't end up picking him up because he was just DFA'd yesterday. I could see the Mets going after someone like Chad Green. And I know
That'd
he
be
was
cool.
pitching awful,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I see something like that, and I feel like he's a guy with the proper instruction. I mean, I think you could get something worth rosterable out of, right? I mean,
Yeah, definitely, dude. Like you said, I mean, a reclamation project, like someone who has experience, that's fine by me. Again, I mean, these guys like Davinsky, I mean, you're talking like minimal innings pitched in the majors, you know, and it's like a year off in between, you know, like
Yeah.
these guys they picked up, like it was, you know, trying to find a flash in the pan, you know, it was a pipe dream, really. And it's like, you know, you knew sooner rather than later these guys would kind of have, you know, the ground fall out from under them, and this is the series, you know, that against a team like the Padres, they're gonna eat that shit up, you know. Like I said, Arias has been absolutely killing it. Like Machado, you know, he can hit the long ball. Tatis, obviously, same deal. Tatis is, I don't know, man. He seems like a dick.
yeah,
Because he
yeah.
Dude, there was a play I want to say. I think it was the Marte's sac fly. To be honest, excuse me. I think there was fly ball to center. Who's the center fielder? Merrill. Merrill's like under it, and Merrill's like running on straight. He has a straight line to the catcher, so he's running and throwing straight to home. Okay, and probably honestly would have made a better play, obviously, or maybe even got him. Tatis from left field like literally cuts him off.
Like he's Manny back in the day.
Literally, and then like he catches this way, and he's going towards third base, so he has to like jump and throw to home. Obviously, throw is way offline, but it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. No, he's kind of been all over the place and inconsistent too, performance wise.
Yeah, drugs.
You know what else I saw
Steroids.
that was interesting? I think it was on Instagram. Maybe it might have been Fireside Yanks or something, but that the Yankees were supposedly interested in Dustin May. He's got a 4.85 ERA, free agent after the season, which almost seems unbelievable because it seems like he's barely pitched and he's a free agent already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, if it's not going to cost a ton, I wouldn't mind it. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, like you said, I guess I wouldn't mind if it doesn't cost a lot. He's hard throwing. You know, I guess he was somewhat of an anomaly coming up, but then Tommy John, right? I mean,
think multiple.
Yeah, riddled with injuries, missing time. And like you said, this year, I don't know how many games or innings he's under his belt, but would you say 4.4 or 5 or 4.4 4.8? I mean, I mean, listen, if it's going to cost much like a Flyer, who am I to be like, you know? I mean, I think he'd look good in a Mets jersey. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, listen.
Wouldn't be too much orange on orange.
Wouldn't be enough.
Well,
dude.
and it would be like, you know, his nickname coming up was Ginger Guard. So
Right.
kind of like, you know, I guess it would
Syndergaard.
be symmetrical, right? Him coming to the Mets eventually.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind him on the Yankees, though. I don't, right? I mean, if we're not giving up anything crazy.
I feel like he's not a pitcher that is worth it. Like, you want a guy that can eat innings, and I just feel
But like nothing. Like
no, because I feel like he'll pitch like 2 games and be hurt. Like, that's just the type of guy he is. So I feel like he's not worth it. Even giving up anything.
I just have to take a Flyer on him.
I mean, I would love to if it was.
We give up nothing to the
Oswald
Dodgers, and we end up with
Peraza.
Yorby Vivas.
I'd give cash. Like, I don't. Come on.
I would like to give him Mark Leiter Jr., to be honest. Maybe they just want some bullpen help.
Sure, I'll give Davinsky. I'll give him Davinsky.
Like, I don't know if I forgot if I asked you about this, but like, do you like him at all, or do you think he kind of sucks?
I think Leiter's issue is he has like 2 good pitches, and they ask him to do a lot more
Yeah.
than the lane of 2 good pitches. And I do think he's a guy that if it's a hit, it's going to be a home run. But Boone said yesterday, he's probably the closest reliever to coming back, and we're going to need him until, as of right now, we need him because they haven't made any trades yet for pitching help. And until Yarbrough and Cruz are healthy, we're going to have to rely on him again to be in that circle of trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You're not wrong.
We're so limited there, and you know, I think maybe Brubaker's pitched enough to stay around, but like I think Afros is going to be, you know, off the roster soon. We'll see if De Los Santos, you know, stays around. Winans, I don't know. Is he still up Winans, or did they send him back down?
I don't know. After like every game, they're
Yeah.
they're making a different pitching transaction.
But I mean, clearly the options are limited. There, So it's going to be interesting. But I think in Bednar does fall in this category. Supposedly, they're set on their big reliever that they're going to acquire. They want to be have control. So Bednar would be under contract for next season. But it'll be interesting to see what the asking price is there, because it seems like a lot of teams are interested.
Alan Winans is back in AAA because Brent Hedrick was called up.
Oh, Hedrick. Okay.
Who's that guy?
So,
I want to say he was
he's
the
been up
Braves
and down.
pitcher. Yeah, so he was a Braves pitcher that we were using at the beginning of the year. Or no, that was Tyler Matzik.
That was Matzik.
I don't know. Brett Hedrick, he's been up and down. He was injured for a month, so he's a little fresher than the other guys.
So you're telling me he's a bum?
Let me just vet this
Yeah.
first, but I think we actually
He went
do,
1 2/3 perfect Monday night.
Okay.
I think we might have some breaking news. I just want to double check.
Actually, wait, hold on, wait, stand by. Breaking news,
And-
double check.
And who's our buddy that was saying yesterday that he wants us to?
Matthew.
What's his last name? Oh, Gilliam. Yeah. So it is breaking news here. Do we have a bite?
Breaking news song.
Oh,
Second page.
I got it.
Yeah, dude.
The Yankees have traded for outfielder Austin Slater, right-handed outfielder from the White Sox, 859 OPS, 522 slugging against left-handed pitching this season. This had been rumored before. I know they had wanted some right-handed, another right-handed outfielder, but I don't know. I don't really see this. I know they have a lot of lefties, but it's like, especially with Judge, obviously he'll be right back on the active roster. I mean, where's he playing? Does that mean we're trading Grisham? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this doesn't make any sense because I also don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah, I remember he was on the
Austin
Giants.
Slater. Yeah, I remember that. San Francisco for a while. Let's see. 2017 debut, San Francisco, and then looks like was on 3 teams in 2024. Cincinnati, San Francisco started the year, then Cincinnati, then Baltimore, and then with Chicago this year. I mean, I don't know
People are saying that they think they're going to trade Grisham
why.
because they want more right-handed outfielders. I guess.
And because Grisham is probably going to get you more.
Back.
This is the most that
Yeah.
Grisham will ever get you.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Well,
dude,
and
so.
I mean, this is your only time to trade him because he's gonna be a free agent. And I guess too, when Judge is healthy, I mean, Dominguez is gonna play way more because you're not benching him for Austin Slater like that much.
Right.
Yeah, but I think Slater's going to be. I mean, he plays all 3 outfield positions, so I think he's going to be a defensive replacement at the end of a game because you're not going to want Dominguez in a big game playing left field.
Definitely not.
But also though, I don't know. I mean, I feel like as the season's progressed, I mean, hasn't he? I feel like he's gotten like decent. No, like in left.
No. I feel like you look at him, the way he runs, and like you just watch the way Cody Bellinger plays, and like that's.
No, but I'm
an
just saying in
outfielder.
terms of like errors. Like I don't recall recently like any like big errors that he's made. No.
I'm okay, but just being able of you of all people is why I find it funny because you're like the bar is so high,
Right.
and so with Dominguez, it's just like, yeah, he can get the ball underneath, but he's never gonna try and make a play because he's so scared of the ball beating him. Whereas
Yeah.
if the difference in a game is the single that's hit right in front of him, and he can at least try to make a catch there, or just being able to get the out there, like that's not okay when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking it about that. I was just more thinking that it's not gonna like kill us. But I guess I see what you're saying. Where if it's like a play that Bellinger's made to like save us the game, of course, like you're not really anticipating Dominguez making it. So I definitely understand what you're saying from that perspective. So it'll be interesting. I guess he's had some success against left-handed pitchers, and obviously Dominguez, even though he's gotten better against lefties as the season's going on as a right-handed hitter, I think they don't necessarily like him against righties, but at the same time, I'm still, other than the late defensive replacement, I really just think it's still so important to play Dominguez as much as possible. So I hope they do that. But we'll have to see. So kind of interesting. They go with Slater here, and I'm sure several more trades on the way for the Yankees. But yeah, and then let's see.
Kind of lackluster. I don't know, man.
It is lackluster. It's. But then again, I did think that with McMahon, and now he looks pretty good. But at the same time, still. Spencer Jones, like, what are we doing though? That's the only thing. But they want the right-handed hitter.
Yeah, I guess so.
And if Grisham is part of getting us like a good reliever, at least I do like that because I still, don't you guys think that Dominguez is definitely when Judge is back, Dominguez is gonna play way more with Grisham off the. There's no way Slater's gonna be starting the way Grisham was starting. No way.
No way at all, dude.
And it's a shame, too, that, I don't know, there's not a way, because Cody is so good in left field. It's a shame that Spencer Jones could play center. That's what sucks. But I guess we'll have to see how they make it, make out with these moves. So let's go. And before we do the Frenzy picks updated, I think I did okay.
Oh, shit. Night. No picks updated. I got nothing. I got my notebook over there? Notebook?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, with the pencil. Let's freaking go, dude.
I don't know if there's a pencil.
Oh, maybe behind you, actually.
And as you're saying that,
I got you.
Aaron Boone, did you think Boone is prefer or no?
Listen, dude, I think really at this point, like, anyone's guess is as good as my guess.
People love just making a bunch of different accounts, interacting with each other. Like, I feel like they're all the same people. I don't know.
It would be sick if that is Aaron Boone.
It's Kevin Durant.
And he's honestly, it's really.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Aaron Boone, and he's like, yo, I'd rather be on your guys' show than talking Yanks now.
And he says, what's going on, fellas? Slater just acquired Slater. He's okay. Now Grisham is going for pitchers. Ernie saying, what the fuck, LMAO. Josh saying, Yankees in the Yankee Stadium want more righties? I'm okay. What the fuck is happening? And then Daniel says, Yankees just made a trade. Yes. I didn't see the return package. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but I'll see if I can find. But I'm sure it was, nothing. Player to be named later. Cash considerations. Nothing crazy. But
nothing crazy, dude.
Do you need help with the updates?
I'm just trying to see 8.5.
It'll be a minor league player, according to Jack Curry.
That's great.
And it's just 1-for-1. So, we'll see.
Tigers. Got that. Royals I had as well with the over. That's 2-0. That kind of saved me a little bit. That's 3-3. What, do you think you did well?
I thought I did.
Oh, well, Yanks in the under you had it
1-1.
Those totals, man.
Yep.
Phillies won. I think that went over, though, right? Yep, another 1-1.
Oh, I had the under there?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It went. Oh, yeah, you have the over.
And it went under. Right? Or no?
I'm going to double check because it's close. 8.5. It just hit the over, actually. So you're 2-0 there.
And then Aaron Boone kind of speaking to the prefer theory. Guys, don't believe me. It's a privilege I'm even on this show.
1-1. So you went 4-2.
4-2, which is like winning 100 in a row.
It's like, meeting Buffer in person.
Right. With the voice scrambler.
The voice scrambler, dude. So I got to add this up. So you are now 110 and 122. 110, 122, and then at 3-3, I move to 117 and 115.
All right. So 2 more days of picks here before I reset.
I think
must needed.
I think you start, right?
I do start. So Zach, if you could strike up the music, we are going to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. I will be going there as well tonight. And 7:05, like we said, Littell versus Will Warren. Yankees minus 135 on the money line. 8.5 is the total. Big win last night. Can they keep the momentum going here?
They will.
And the standings are tight. Everything is must win. And I feel like we will see a better version of Will Warren tonight. He's been consistent with the strikeouts all season. So I expect that here to continue. I know the Rays definitely have some success making contact, but Warren, 124 strikeouts in 104 and 2/3 innings. So I think he can give us 6 innings and give up 2 runs, strike out 9. And I think Stanton back in the lineup tonight after the off day yesterday. I could see him going deep, maybe a home run in the 3-run variety. And I think the Yankees tack a couple more on from there and end up winning this game. Let's say 7-3. So the Yankees and the over.
All right. Let's go, dude. Third game, 4:10 p.m. today. All right, a little bit earlier here. Thank God for me. We have Mets taking on the Padres. Clay Holmes, 9.5, 3.4 ERA. I know. But Yu Darvish, dude, last time out against the Cardinals, maybe 4 innings, 8 earned runs. I think he's given up something to the tune of like 20 runs his past 5 starts. I think more than 20 runs, actually. I guess I could really look it up right now, but take my word for it, dude. 7 plus 8 plus 2, it's 9 and 8. Less than 20 runs. Regardless, dude. Okay? Mets should be absolutely pouncing on Yu Darvish early, often. I would imagine Alvarez is back in the lineup. Torrens maybe sitting down this game after Alvarez was off last night. Alvarez, dinger, bang. Beatty, dinger, bang. Alonso, dinger, bang. Soto probably out of the lineup.
Was Mike Breen on the call?
Dude, bang. But I'm saying there's going to be a lot of balls flying out of the park, even against Clay Holmes probably as well. Clay Holmes maybe can give you a quality start in 6 innings, 3 earned runs. I'm seeing maybe 5 2/3, 2 or 3 earned runs in his sight, I guess. But overall, like I said, bunch of home runs, a lot of action, a lot of offense. Mets are going to need it to win it, and they do. Mets win this one 7-6, nail biter, dude. Mets in the over, bang. Bang.
All right. So the Mets avoiding the sweep there in San Diego.
Bang.
All right. So for number two here, I am going to go, and I was looking for this, but I guess, that's actually interesting.
Oh.
I guess oh, no, never mind. I got it. I am going to stick with the Phillies. I know they lost that opener, but they will win again. And former
for the third
Met,
day in a row taking the
Adrian
Phillies.
Hauser has been good for the White Sox, 6-2, 2-1-0. But Tawan Walker for the Phillies, 3-5, 3-4. But this Philly offense, I think they're going to have a big day here. 6 runs yesterday. I think they can score 9 today. And I think Walker will have some success against the White Sox here. And I think the Phillies win 9-5. So give me the Phillies and the over.
All right, let's go to an early game here. All right, dude, noon 35. In about an hour, there'll be first pitching it here. Baltimore, Toronto. Give me Toronto, all right? Why not? The Blue Jays here.
Facetious.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
facetious.
so
Doesn't really matter,
ridiculous.
dude.
If you get the pick wrong, go
Jose
ahead.
Barrios,
Go ahead.
dude, on the mound, towing the slip against Dean Creamer. Give me a break here, by the way, with Dean. I know, Jose over here isn't much more to look at, but the record is there, I suppose. And hey, you know what, dude? Vlad Guerrero Jr., 2 homers tonight, dude. He has 5 career homers against Creamer. I'll make it 7 after tonight. And then why not, dude? I guess maybe Bichette, his first career homer, I guess. Dean, why not? Everyone else kind of, I guess, pitches pretty well. Yeah, dude. I say Toronto. Over is 9.5, dude. I feel like Toronto could score at 9 on their own, Brian. And I say they do, dude. I think Toronto 9, Baltimore 5, Blue Jays and the over, dude.
All right. I'm going to go to Sacramento, and I think given the ballpark there, I think Cal Raleigh could hit 9 home runs tonight. I don't think he will. And I also don't think these comments are funny in the comments, by the way. But anyway, because it's just a little redundant. But yeah, I think the Mariners, blow out the A's
What the
here. I think
fuck is
Brian
right, dude?
Wu will shut down the A's despite playing in Sacramento here. I think 6 scoreless innings. I think Cal Raleigh 2 home runs. Maybe Julio Rodriguez a grand slam as well. It's a blowout. As the Mariners defeat the A's here 10-2. So it could be the Mariners and the over. Tony can't stop reading the comments. No, it's so funny saying the same thing over and over and over again and talking about the Yankees from the 1990s. Like, that's hilarious.
You can ban that dude Michael.
Yeah, please.
If you want,
do.
dude.
Please do. Yeah. He's got a crown. Get him the hell out of here.
Yeah, you definitely get him the hell out of there, man.
Please. Oh my God.
All right. It's everybody focus here. All right, dude. Dude, sorry, I just wasn't really on top of it right now. I guess maybe the Rangers here. Nathan Eovaldi. Yeah, let's go, dude. I mean, Soriano, I guess, is good too, but I guess give me the Texas Rangers here. Rangers obviously looking to avoid the sweep here. To the Angels, ironically enough, Angels working on a 3-game win streak after defeating Seattle, I think, for the 3rd game this past weekend. Over under and a half. I mean, nothing like Nathan Eovaldi to be your pitcher to stop a losing streak. So, you know what, dude? Give me Eovaldi. 7 scoreless innings out of him, dude. He improves to 9-3 record. ERA down to a 1. Texas wins this one. I'm going to say, give me Josh Smith. Why not, dude? 6th inning, 2-run homer, only scoring of the game. Rangers under, they win 2-0. Let's go.
Bang! And that is
Bang!
6-pack MLB pick segment, Hirsch Law Firm, all of that. Derby talking smack, saying, look at the ladies and gentlemen, terrible personality wearing Yankees jersey, LOL.
Oh.
I have the
All right.
return package for
Slater,
Austin
what is
Slater. Gage Zeal, the Yankees number 18
Wonder
prospect.
Todd's son?
Must be.
Zeal's not a common
Maybe
last name.
nephew.
Yeah, so he's bounced around
I know
between
Todd is
Double A,
married.
Low A, and High A this year.
Okay.
What's his
so
first
just
name?
just one guy or it was 2?
Yeah, just the one guy.
Okay.
1-for-1
Gaze.
trade.
Gaze?
Gage.
Oh, Gage. Okay.
Like Gage.
Yes. Zeal. Ziehl.
Oh, it's not spelled the name. So that's spelled the same as Todd.
It's not. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No relation. I mean, I guess, where's he from? He's from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
I mean, I guess
dude.
it's good you gave up nothing, but it also seems like you got nothing. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how it works out, right?
Gauge. We'll have to gauge it after.
Well, also,
a few
you know why it
weeks.
doesn't make sense? Because Rosario plays outfielder.
Kind of a tough trade
Outfield, but
to
I guess
gauge.
Slater supposedly is like a good fielder, right?
Come on.
That's-
The headlines are themselves.
I guess that's the thought.
I guess. Do we see Oswald Peraza DFA'd by the end of the night?
I think they'll trade him. Somebody will trade for him.
Peraza.
Yeah. No, I mean, a team like Colorado or I don't know.
Why would they trade for him when they can just pick him up off of waivers?
Because some team may look at him and think that he could be better, and they want to definitely get him. I don't know, you know. And then maybe there's someone they want to get rid of. That would be the only thing if something matches up. So we'll see, and we'll see if something else matches up. If we could strike the music back up for another edition of the Immaculate Grid here, and you know, kind of an interesting one. We got Astros, A's, Hall of Fame going down, and then across the Twins, Phillies pitched one game. So a lot of different places to go here. You know, I'm thinking about getting creative, and I'm thinking for the A's. So that would be pitch one game. So middle right, Dallas Braden. I feel like a lot of guys maybe aren't thinking about him. What was the percent there? 2%?
3.
3%. Okay. And let's see. Pitch one game for the Astros. How about Tyler Clippard, top right? Well, I can't see anything, so.
It's 0.1.
There we go.
Yeah,
And then Hall of Fame, pitch one game. So bottom right, Lee Smith.
gotcha.
Lee Smith. You could do Lofton for Stroh's Phillies.
All
We've
right.
done that before.
Stroh's Phillies. Okay.
Kenny,
Yep.
gotcha.
Yes.
2% for that.
Let's go, dude.
Okay. Trying to think here.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was like way behind on the stream. A's, Phillies. I think we've done Jeremy Giambi for that one in the past,
Okay. I mean, I don't think that'll be a popular one.
right?
Yeah.
%21%.
21%.
Yep.
Never doing that again.
For Jeremy Giambi?
For Jeremy?
Yes.
I guess maybe
All right.
there's just not a lot of people. That fucking
Phil-
sucks.
Phillies Hall of Famer, so bottom middle, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome's good. Twins, Stros. Keuchel pitched for the Twins, right?
Yeah.
I'm picturing him in Minnesota
Yeah.
jersey.
But I don't do that one.
Too high?
I think, yeah.
Well, I feel like everyone's putting Correa.
Right?
Yeah. But I
Most
think
people.
Keuchel is also a very, very popular one.
Did someone sign him?
Who?
Dallas Keuchel.
Yeah, I want to say the Brewers did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Royals did actually. I just looked at it. Good for him.
I'm trying to think Twins Hall of Famer besides Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett.
Twins Hall of Fame?
No, no.
I mean,
Oh, I was like,
No, I mean, he's going to be 100%.
yeah.
Harmon Killebrew? Was he Twins?
Oh, I got a Twins A's. Twins A's, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe.
There we go.
I
John
like that
Boy.
one. Twins A's. Harmon Killebrew.
Did he play for Minnesota?
He's in the Hall of Fame. I'm trying to picture. Dude, I want to say yeah, right?
David Ortiz,
Ooh.
Twins Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think over Killebrew.
Over Killebrew.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Yeah.
A brew.
Bang!
Bang! That's a great call. Come on, dude.
It is.
Love it.
Oh, A's Twins could have been Liam Hendricks. Wait, but I didn't remember Hendricks on the Twins.
Neither do I. Who said that?
Josh B. But Ortiz was only 3%.
Ortiz,
so,
3%.
Twins Astros.
Dallas Keuchel. There's the only one popping in my mind right now. I don't know. Fuck the Twins.
Just trying to think about random pitchers. Fires wasn't on the Twins.
Don't know.
Not Dotel.
Carlos Correa.
Not Carlos Lee.
Dallas Keuchel. Right? I mean, I don't really know.
Ernie's saying Correa, but I just feel like that's going to be so high.
J.A. Happ was on the Astros, right?
Yeah, do that one.
Was he on the Twins?
Yep. He definitely was on the Twins.
Is that definite?
I don't know.
I
got two today. I
Yeah,
feel
go
no
Hap. Go Hap.
I would be more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, Dan. So take a seat. Take a load off, dude. You did your job.
What was the?
Oh yeah, I'm late here on the stream. Do we have Hap? Is Hap confirmed?
I have like 0%.
What was our score?
Oh no way, dude. J. Hap was 0.0. Is it actually zeros?
Yeah.
Yeah,
0.0 or
no,
0.7.
no, for some reason they're all saying 0.0.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
fucked up. Wait, so our score is 0. We win the game.
Score was
dude.
No, I mean-
38. Score was 38.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, for some
so
reason
I mean
that's
that's pretty
wrong.
solid.
I mean, it's all right, dude.
J. Hab was 0.7.
Yeah. So that was a good one. Very very good there, Tony.
Yeah,
J.A.
outside of the
Happ, dude.
Jeremy Giambi.
Yeah. That. yeah. If you think about it,
damn,
because that was
Jeremy.
21, so we would have 17 plus whatever the other alternative would have been.
Whatever,
but
dude.
Not as good as what yesterday was
8. We got
That was
8. Oh,
Monday.
2 days
That was
ago.
Monday.
That was Monday. Yeah,
What
yeah.
did we get yesterday? Did we get high or not that high?
I think it was like a 20 something or
Okay.
something, and I was like, ugh. But you were like, oh, it's still pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. High expectations.
Fucking Jeremy Giambi. I mean, who would have thought, dude?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 149 people in there
For what?
for Phillies A's, but the top answer is Jeremy
Jeremy
Giambi.
Why? I don't even remember Jeremy Giambi on the Phillies.
I guess people do.
I just remember him being a part of the flip game with Jeter.
That's me.
Who is it?
Take a guess.
Ernie.
Ernie.
Oh, Ernie, hold on one second. We're connecting you to the Bluetooth. Stand by. Sorry. I thought I was connected. I guess I wasn't connected. Ernie, waiting now. Gonna lose him. No, we're not. Here we go. Hello? Ernie. Ernie, answer the phone.
Ernie.
I hear you, Ernie.
Yo,
dude.
what up?
Dude, are you guys like super excited for like the mega deals that the Yankees have made in Ahmed Rosario and Austin Slater?
That's
Yeah,
mad funny.
but the only thing I would say is, I mean, they're definitely going to go big on a reliever, I think, anyway. I mean, what, you really think it's going to be like, oh, they claimed Chad Green off waivers?
I mean, I hope they do
Bro,
that
at this
regardless.
Well, I want them to clear
At
first.
this point,
I
I
guess it
don't-
doesn't really matter.
I see it. At this point, I don't see them doing dick. This is frustrating as hell. Ryan McMahon was a good pickup, cool. But like, damn, bro, what was the point of Rosario? What was the point of Slater? Like, what are the point of these guys? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not with it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they just, I feel like too, like it matters how many runs you have. Why does it have to be an outfielder? I don't get that. But I guess they like
That's
his
what I'm saying.
defense.
Why would you go for an out?
Yeah. And
Jones
they're gonna
way
trade
down to
Grisham.
the others.
I think they're gonna trade Grisham as part of the reliever package. I think that might play a part in it. And
Ernie?
are you still there?
Ernie,
Oh,
what
it
the
must
fuck,
be going
dude?
through the Holland
Where
Tunnel.
are you, dude? Also, I think that, like, I don't know. I think there's some shit's going on here, you know?
Oh, with the Wi-Fi and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
dude.
think that's why.
Bang!
Bang!
You got me?
Purchase. The purchase order is complete.
Extra purchase, baby. Yeah, Ernie, I heard you just now before, dude. You all right, man?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
think,
everything
oh,
is good.
Okay, but,
All right.
but yeah, I think they are gonna trade Grisham. But I just think the Rosario acquisition didn't make sense because it doesn't seem like they really want to play him anywhere.
No.
Like, you don't want to play him at short.
What are
He's
you
not a
doing
good
that
outfielder.
for?
So then what are we doing? He's right-handed. He could have been the outfielder. Should have got somebody else that could play short. Maybe, I don't know. And then yeah, Slater is a mediocre player, and Spencer Jones is still in AAA. So, but I think they're still getting two relievers. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Chad Green is one of them.
I guess they're in shambles. I guess they're just in shambles and trying to figure out what to do with Class A's gambling problem. But like, I don't. Yeah, if you're a Yankee fan right now and you're cool with what's going on, find a bridge. Like,
Yeah. Well, I guess the one thing I would say is maybe they're just looking at Slater short term, like, oh, if we could play, if not, whatever. Because I mean, they did give up somebody we don't even know who he is. So I mean,
Gage.
you know,
Zeal.
and
Good baseball
like I
name.
said, they're
Great
getting
name.
they're getting two relievers. And I think they're saying they like Dustin May. Joe Ryan has been under consideration as well. Mitch Keller. So I think they're going to get a starter and two relievers still. To be honest, Ernie.
I mean, I'm cool with Keller and Ryan, but picking up Dustin May, who gets smacked around every year, when he's not injured, it just, you know what? It's on par for the Yankees. It wouldn't fucking surprise me if they picked up May.
Take a flyer on him. I
It
don't know.
wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. You know, I do think though, like it's definitely going to be somewhat of a reclamation project for 2 out of the 3 if we're saying a starter and 2 relievers.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we'll have to see. But hey, at least they rallied last night. But Volpe, really, it sucks too that there's nothing we could do. They're just gonna play him every day.
You know what the problem is with Volpe is that, like, yesterday was a perfect example as to how he can have a great but horrible game.
Right. But it's like
And it's
you
just
know
like
what it
that.
is like. But how does he get out of a mental like yips Chuck Knobloch type of thing? I mean, Chuck Knobloch never got out of it. No, I mean obviously he was an older player
I mean,
at that
maybe-
point.
I mean, maybe he needs to hit a couple twos. Well, who used to say that back in the 80s and 90s? He used to go bang a fat chick and then break out of his slump.
I mean, I don't
I
think
think maybe
I don't
you
think
said
he has
that.
to stoop to a 2, right? I mean, why does he have to do that?
I mean, maybe 3 threes in a
I don't know. It's,
He's a New York
That's a
Yankee.
9.
He can get a 5.
That's a 9.
Hey,
You're
he's
right.
got a penthouse in Central Park. I don't think I think he can get names.
Yeah, but
if he
but
You
the
think he
nines,
does?
but the 9s and the 10s aren't helping, bro.
They're
Sometimes
tiring
you
them
gotta bring
out.
yourself
They're
back.
tiring them out. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to bring yourself back to reality, bro. Get you a 5 who knows how to make a tomato soup and grilled cheese, and maybe it'll get you out of your slump.
Oh man, I just wish like we didn't get Austin Slater, and then instead of Rosario, we got someone who could actually play shortstop to give us a viable option. But I think they don't want that viable option. I think that's why they did that. You know, they don't want there to be a conversation.
I think we sell the farm.
Yeah.
Sell the farm to Pittsburgh for O'Neal Cruz. Have O'Neal Cruz play shortstop.
Yeah, but you don't think O'Neal Cruz is gonna make 90 errors at shortstop?
Would you rather have O'Neal Cruz make 90 errors at shortstop but hit 280 with 30 home runs? What do we say all the time? Your defense can be trash if your offense it makes up.
But you know what it is? I love O'Neal Cruz. I just wish we had a better place to put him because I just hate the prospect of what we're dealing with right now. 1-run game, routine ground ball to short, runner on third base, 2 outs, and he boots it. You know?
You see, I don't trust him to boot it. But I trust him to make the play, but not boot it. Maybe overthrow first base by a mile and kill somebody in the stands because he has a rocket. But he'll field it.
Yeah, I mean, and also too, if we're getting O'Neal Cruz and Keller and Bednar, I mean, we're giving up everybody to get those guys.
At this point, do it. I don't care. I'm so tired of watching the ticker come on the top of the phone, and it's just like, poof. It's just nothing but.
So you're cool with Jones and Lombard as part of that package?
I mean, how you gonna? They're gonna have Spencer Jones hit 50 home runs in AAA.
Well, I mean, unless they bring him up when they get rid of Grisham, I don't know. What
are they gonna do? They could have brought him up now. At this point, if they don't bring him up now, they're not bringing him up at all.
They should hire you, Jim.
Like picking up Slater shows you right away that they are not doing anything with Jones. Maybe they even trade him, but they're not bringing him up this year.
Well,
just because they picked up Slater, that should show you.
I think if they're getting a top-notch reliever, they probably will have to trade Jones, right? I mean,
they're gonna have to. They're gonna have. But my thing is, why pick up Slater and trade Jones when you could trade Grisham, keep Jones, do what you're doing with Slater with Jones, and go get a reliever or a starter, bro? Like
because Cashman's computer told him he needs a light-hitting right-handed hitter that can play good defense in the outfield. That's why. The formula.
Cashman needs a one-way ticket to Cabo and call it a career.
I think Cashman maybe needs a couple twos, no?
Hey, is he married? He's married, right?
Divorced.
At this point, Cashman doesn't need a couple twos. He deserves a couple twos. He doesn't deserve 9s and 8s. He deserves 5 2s in a night.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But hopefully, whatever moves are made between now and the deadline are good ones. That's all we could hope for, right?
That's all we could, man.
I mean, took advantage of the situation yesterday, too. Picked up a game and a half. So let's go. Let's get another W tonight, Ernie, all right?
Yes, sir. I will talk to you guys later.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for the call, Ernie.
Peace out.
Bye.
All right. So, we'll see what happens. And then other than that, another edition of the Gaming Corner tonight, Tony?
Oh, yeah, you know the deal, dude. We're going back to the well, dude. A little bit Diablo. We were so into it, honestly. Last week we were still playing it. Dude, this game, you could literally play for days.
Tony's played it every night, I think.
Dude, the world is so massive, dude. Like,
you know who I heard is going to guest star?
Stop it.
In Diablo?
Say it.
Oswald Peraza.
So 7 o'clock tonight, dude. Probably getting some pizza, dude. Mike, Joey, and I.
Luigi's.
I guess so. Honestly, last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, we did Pizza Med.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire.
There we go.
And it's so funny, dude, because I was like thinking about going to Rico's to pick up a few pies. But like, it's not really cost effective.
No.
Like at all.
No, it
not
isn't.
for the amount of pizza they give you.
Like,
it's just if like people are very particular about what toppings they want. That's the only
like
reason
if I wanted to get 4 pies there,
you might as well get a couple large pies.
I might as well get a couple large pies anywhere else. Yeah. So, which is kind of unfortunate there, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, what we do tonight. But I'm definitely in the mood for pizza, which is good, and in the mood for some Diablo. It's gonna be a fun time.
All right, so stay tuned for that. 7 p.m. It says, right?
Sharp.
And
Bang.
so that's really it. But definitely a great show today, and really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page from Michael Renee and Jane Costa and the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy Gaming Corner. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.